We are on the verge of the greatest statistic to be broken. 10 goals left. The Gr8 Chase is on. This is the greatest of all time podcast show, Goat Radio. I'm the big man, and we have a lineup post deadline, NHL deadline, boys. Nucci, what's up, bro?
Crazy week. A lot happened yesterday at the deadline. Not a lot for the Canucks, but yeah, some teams stacked up. There's some maybe new contenders, some other dark horses, and gonna be exciting end of the season here.
People are choked, by the way. The Canucks fans are choked. Tourzy, what's up, bro?
What's up, big man?
Yeah, and we got Reno with us.
What's up, big man? How's it going, boys?
Yeah. How mad are everyone?
Oh.
Just more confusion, I think.
Confusion.
Confusion.
Big time.
I mean, but like we're used to this though. Like this has happened lots of times in the past with
This
the Jim Benning
regime.
era, this Jim Benning era, this
Wow,
regime
you
now.
just straight into it, you guys.
No.
If we had
Unbelievable.
to. Head scratcher.
Unbelievable.
At least your guys, at least Boston, they have a direction
Oh, well,
with what they did.
it's heartbreaking, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marchand's.
You got your cup.
We're going to get into the guys. I know we're going to chomp at the bit here.
I didn't win.
We're going to talk some deadline. We're going to talk the Gr8 Chase, baby. Obviously some Nucks. And the desserts. There was a trend of the desserts this week. And we love talking food, culture. We don't just talk goats and legends of athletic world. We love our food. So, but the Goat fans know the drill. Nooch, what are you wearing?
I got the black skate jersey.
Yeah.
Again, like you just said, we're going to be talking Nucks and what they did and didn't do at the trade deadline and how they're shape up here down the stretch. And maybe they can grease out a playoff spot, make Francesco a couple extra bucks, and
Those 2 games.
and a quick exit.
Yeah. Wow. Towards the end of an era for you and the Bees.
Yeah, it's bittersweet. We'll see what happens in a couple months. Hope the best of that little shocker at the end there. But
Who you
I
wearing?
am wearing.
Legend.
I got it. I'm pumped. I get to finally wear it. But it's the Patrice Bergeron 100th Century jersey. It's nice, the black and gold.
Yeah.
Nice
The
Ched
black
bomb on
one.
there.
Yeah. It's good.
The sparkle, is that the real thing?
Yeah, this is it.
Sparkling
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, it is.
Like,
It is.
really?
Yeah.
Those jerseys are so clean. I love those jerseys.
I like
It's just
it.
a special
I like
edition.
It is. It's
100
their
100
100th
year.
They
year.
were
and
last
it's
year.
nice. It actually, it's nice. I didn't even notice that gold sparkle.
Yeah.
It's a nice
Gold
jersey.
dust.
like gold dust.
The gold dust sparkle.
Reno, you got a team that gets a lot of is insanely underrated.
Well, you could call this team, I say, regular season juggernaut. Last couple of years, like always, they say, "Oh, there's a surprise," or "the surprise," but really, like they're always top of the table, always pushing the needle. Regular season, womp womp womp, coming the playoffs. But we'll see what happens this year. I'm wearing the Winnipeg Jet, Flying Jet, and yeah.
So the NHL is buzzing after the Four Nations. Like it's pretty nuts. It's like it caught the world, the sporting world. Like those 3 fights in nine seconds, and now after that the regular season, they're dropping the mitts right away now. So it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, no, that I think turned heads more. Canadians are going to watch hockey. We're going to watch Canada. But I think in the States there was a big buzz in the States for hockey at a time when the NBA was off for their All-Star break, and I think captivated a lot of their audience and a lot of political fuel behind it as well. And
That timing was crazy.
Yeah, and it was a good, quick little tournament, and it was the ideal final, I guess, Canada versus USA again, and had a blast at stands watching that. And
Good for PK Subban too, speaking up, like
Yeah.
on a bigger national like stage because he's like he's a ambassador of our game and he's in the U.S. market, and I'm not a PK Subban guy, but I'm saying like good for him. Like
now you are
You're talking about the NBA stuff. What he said.
Yeah, like
that was
I
a good
like
take.
that.
That was
Like,
a good take.
and it's like this isn't just like what's been happening lately in the league. Like, oh, they're fighting. This has been a part of the hockey. If anything, people are complaining it's been getting soft.
yeah.
So it's like this is hockey. So
I
it's
mean-
like good that he brought it on that level because a lot of people don't know.
I don't think you could compare the NBA All-Star Game to that Four Nations though, just because it's been 9 years of no international hockey. I
For
mean,
sure.
you're not going to know that if you weren't a hockey fan, but his take was on point though.
Yeah,
His take
for
was
sure.
on point
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, electric right now, the NHL.
Yeah, and then like yesterday too, sort of cut you off there. Yesterday was like it just fuels it up. Like you said, the last 20 games here, like teams made moves. It's going to be an exciting last stretch.
Before we get into the Canucks, I just want to mention this. The tariffs, I don't like getting political, but what the tariffs are going to do, I don't like talking about it, but Bettman is worried it's going to weaken the Canadian dollar, and he even said it himself. Players and teams are going to, it's going to be pain, he said. That's brutal.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
Canadian teams, it sucks.
Yeah, man. No one's going to want to play in Canada.
Yeah.
Well, they'll play in Canada. It's just the Canadian owners, they make their money in Canadian dollars and have to pay their players in U.S. dollars.
It's a domino, man.
Yeah.
It
Like,
it's all sucks.
That's why.
Good.
That's
Actually,
why
you
the
know what?
Grizzlies left town.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Then. Fuck them.
Yeah. Okay. I want to get into the Nucks, boys. Okay. The Nucks, I want to reiterate how much of a head scratcher it was. And I think the statement of the Canucks trade deadline by Alvin, okay? And this is what he said. You guys know what I'm going to say. If I told you what I was offered for Brock, I would have to run out of here because you would not believe me. Is he full of shit or what?
I had to scratch my head so many times after hearing this and like dissect what the fuck is he trying to like. What is he meaning by this?
Is he devaluing Besser like hell? Or is he just saying offers weren't sufficient? But how were they not, man? A lot of teams got some players.
Yeah,
I think
mean,
regardless if you wanted a first round pick and you didn't get it, he shouldn't have made it public like that. That's completely. He's like arbitration out in public. Like he's calling his player out. You should.
Did Aquilini veto this? That's where I'm getting at.
I'm sure he did, but it also came down really late where they trade Besser. Let's say they were offered a first, or they were offered something better like that. They didn't have the time to like flip it
yeah, I see what you're saying.
to get someone in,
Yeah.
right? Like they clearly, like you said, if he vetoed it or not, he wants to make the playoffs. If you just trade Besser away for first, that hurts your playoff chances.
Yeah.
Just getting rid of a guy like that. They didn't have the time to really turn around and maybe flip that first with someone else to get someone now to fill that void, right? That Besser would leave. And they probably got to a certain point where they're like, hey, fuck it. Like, we're just not going to... Whatever the offers were, they probably just said, we're not going to trade anyone.
Yeah, well, this regime has been known to do that, flipping picks for assets right away.
Yeah, last year they just completely changed how their approach was from a year ago, and they said we're not gonna do that, and then they went and did it this year, like keep guys and let them walk,
Yeah,
and then now they're doing it. So
So it leads us all to believe the man up top is.
I think it was a mix of all that.
You know
They
what
ran
I
out
think?
of time. Ownership wanted playoffs.
Oh,
Yeah.
why do they
Like-
want playoffs, Nucci?
money.
But why not?
Money,
you
maybe,
guys are
'cause-
you guys are there. Like this is an outsider looking in. You guys should be. I agree. Like he's gonna help you guys get that push. There's not a many teams battling in that spot, so like you guys should be excited for playoff hockey now. Like it's hard to get in. You guys are winning without Hughes. Like you guys are good. It's just like the fan base and what you guys expect. Maybe you guys want a first round pick and everybody because you guys think they're Brock Besser, but no one else in the league does. Like Canucks value their players a lot more than, I mean, you think more of like your own talent, but I don't know. Maybe he wasn't worth a first round
Yeah.
pick, and now you're gonna maybe he resigns.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
yeah. So that's all I'm saying. Like Canucks are gonna make the playoffs. You want Brock Besser?
It's been 2 playoffs appearance in 13 years, I want to say. Since the heydays. One was the bubble.
Okay.
That's obviously I'm sure they're, especially coming after last year.
There's 3. There's 2015,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so yes.
and then the bubble, and
yeah,
then last year.
Yeah. So, yeah, you know, they're obviously enough's enough. Like coming after last year was high of a high, and then all the whole JT situation.
I mean, it's sweet for us. Fuck,
Yeah.
playoff time
Yeah.
was wicked. Like,
Yeah.
I love that.
They're gonna get in,
We love playoffs.
and
Oh.
you never know.
So
yeah. I just think Alvin was hired, and he was told, "We're never rebuilding." That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Ever.
Yeah.
I
That's
think they're confident enough in maybe their prospects that they have that if they have these UFAs walk, there's guys that are going to step in on entry levels to take their spots
Yeah.
that's,
to a certain degree, plus all the money they have to spend.
yeah.
I-
Yeah.
Source
Like Willander jumps in, takes Forbert's spot,
They're saying he's going to jump
which
in
you would think he
this year.
could. Like, it's Forbert, not fucking,
Yeah.
like, and then
Mancini.
I would take Forbort back.
Like
you guys can have to go
Lekkerimaki and the money you're going to get from Besser, you would think, let's say Lekkerimaki scores 15 goals next year, and this guy you bring in for $8 million scores 25, that's 40 goals right there.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
they must be confident in guys that are going to come up and step into roles and they're going to give them an opportunity next year. They have to if they're letting
Well,
these
they
guys walk.
They really have no choice.
Yeah. And they have some money to spend, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, free agency is going to be big. Yeah, I don't know. A lot's gone on this year
Yeah.
with them, and like the whole JT situation. I wish that was handled a bit better. I know like their kind of hands were tied, but Rutherford coming out in the media saying what he did, how like they pretty much hate each other. Like, it's just like who does that? Like
Yeah.
that's just another sewer job. Like why? Like how,
I'd love to say, like,
how-
oh, man, this is the year maybe where, like, all this shit goes wrong and then they fucking.
win.
But they don't have enough to make a deep run.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
wish I could say that.
Well,
Just-
you never know.
You know, like when all this shit happens all year and you get in the playoffs and all of a sudden they just fucking
Well, who would they play
catch
first round?
fire.
Like who are they?
Buddy,
gonna
the
play
West
first
just
round?
got. We'll get into
Dude,
that.
the
The
West
West just
got
got heavy.
they
Yeah.
needed to bring someone in if they.
They'd
They
play
would be so
Winnipeg
enough.
if they get last wild card.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just want to say this and talk about a tweet here. I just want to say, sources say Aquilini was in the war room
Meddling.
deadline day. Just want to say that. That's all I can say. And we'll move on to this tweet from Pavel Bure's Flow on Twitter. He says, Miller leaves. Petey basically third line. Hughes may walk in 2 years. Besser leaving with no assets return, possibly. Demko damaged goods. This season has been a complete disaster. And it's amazing we're in a kind of a bubble for the playoffs.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it
actually
really
fucked.
is.
So I kind of nod my head to, again, Talkett and the boys for just keeping the boys somewhat
Yeah, they had
together.
no business winning last night.
Yeah.
Like,
A lot of people want Talkett gone too, which is I think is fucking crazy.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Unbelievable. We'll take him.
Hey,
Like we're looking for a head coach next year. We need to play some defense.
Pedersen. I hate to say it. If he doesn't turn it around, for me, I always have hope for him, because honestly, in 2018, I thought he was the next Datsuk. That's
Right.
no, really.
That's a good
The hockey
comparison,
world
though.
did.
Like,
The hockey
like,
world
I'm,
did.
I'm just saying that's a good comparison.
5 years ago,
because he
7
was
years ago, he was
Yeah, I thought
incredible, man.
I thought he'd be like McDavid.
If you don't turn it around, is this the worst contract of all time in NHL history?
Oh, history.
No, seriously. Everyone thought Louis Erickson's was bad. 6 times
No.
6.
Those
the
people
worst
just-
Canuck one, probably, but
No.
there's been some bad ones that been bought out.
Yeah, but not this much dough. This is McKinnon
about
dough.
DiPietro?
This is Pasternak money.
That was just like over time, I think.
Yeah, this is like
This is per year.
This
What's
is
weird, though, is
Yeah.
because
Yeah, you're
yesterday
right.
he was skating, man.
yeah.
We traded the wrong guy. But
Listen, I hope. Listen, I know Nucci believes in PD. I do. He's risen like the Undertaker. We hope.
It was actually he was skating.
Yeah.
he was.
He would cross the blue line
He looks weird.
every game. He would fucking spread his feet out and like
glide.
and just glide, and then like look to like what he was gonna do. And like last night, he was actually like driving into guys and like cutting back and like actually moving his fucking feet.
He's had 2 good games, back to back in a row. Like where he has been.
Last
moving
night
his
was
feet.
like he hadn't played like that all year.
I agree.
Okay, boys. Trade deadline analysis. Winners and losers of the deadline. We thought it was stale, and then things just started happening the last few hours.
Some big names.
Big names. Rantanen. You got. I'm sorry, Marchand. The goat rat is joining the other 2 rats in Florida, and they got a squad. But
What's a rat? Like a group of rats? Is there a name for it? Like
Rat Pack.
a rat pack. There we go.
Rat pack.
It's funny because they,
They should make shirts, rat pack shirts with
Yeah.
like suits on and a rat.
know,
Those will be out,
Okay.
I'm sure.
One
Go
at
on,
a time.
Should
One
get
at a
ahead.
time. One at a time.
Get ahead of Spin Chicklets.
Go ahead.
no, you're gonna get into it. Go. We're gonna.
I want to know. Let's start with the winners of this deadline. Did Dallas? I guess they got the prize. Is that a good fit? There. Do
Well,
you
he
like
had
that deal?
2 points tonight.
He did in a nice loss.
Yeah.
Let me tell you with
Buddy,
Rantanen.
their top 9 forwards are fucking crazy.
They're crazy. Speaking of Rantanen, he made one of the worst decisions of his life leaving Colorado.
Yeah, but does that?
And he knows it, and he hopes to turn it around with his buddies Rupe and Heiskanen and all these Finns in
Finnish
Dallas.
Mafia.
But they traded him. Like he was pissed.
I think.
No,
Because
think his agent
he
might-
didn't want to re-sign.
I think his agent
probably-
might have maybe got it in there, a little meddling, little did him dirty. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you think if he walks in that room and says to Sakic, like, I want to sign, let's make something happen, you think a deal gets done? I mean, like,
It got to the point where they had to trade him because there wasn't going to get anything done.
I think
I thought-
Carolina was a winner.
Then after he got traded, he said, I wanted to get eventually, like I did want to get a deal done in Colorado, but like he was already traded by then.
yeah.
But that was to like a Finnish
Finnish
newspaper,
paper.
so like translation and all that shit gets weird.
What team looks better, boys, right now?
I think. Go on.
Why I said Carolina?
Yeah.
Like, just not even looks better, but like they did the move early. They reassessed. They got a good player in Stankoven
Yeah.
and picks.
Yeah, but they're going for the cup.
Yeah.
I know.
They're going for the cup, and let's face it, that was a wrong initial move. You lost Necas, stud.
Who's been lighting it up?
I know.
Wow, for
Yeah.
what?
No, I know.
I mean,
And-
you have Stankoven now, but
Jury's been even good for Colorado, too.
Yeah. No, I don't. I like that Stankoven, and I think
I
Carolina's
think
good.
they did good for
Like, just
fucking
kinda-
screwing themselves over with that Randon trade. They did all right getting
yeah.
rid
got-
of him if
they
he's
got-
not going to sign there and getting something good like a young
yeah,
Stankoven
exactly.
and some
Like
picks
they
at least.
recovered from their, they did it with.
They covered
Gensel.
their ass a bit.
Yeah.
Exactly right. So they did it early.
Do you think he signed with Dallas for a fuck you to Colorado?
I
Has
don't
he
know
s-
what happened.
has
there,
he
man.
signed?
I know. Yeah, oh yeah. He signed
Yeah,
8
yeah.
years. 8 years.
No tax too.
Yeah, let's
that's
face
another
it.
big one.
This is a big deal.
Oh yeah.
The West, the Central Division, looks insanity.
The big winners were the Central and the Atlantic. Leafs got good.
Listen, you got the Jets, you got the Avs, and you got Dallas, right?
Yeah.
And they're going to be playing each other. Whoever comes out of that round is going to be mucked up.
Did the Jets
So-
do enough? What did
Picked
they
up
do?
Tanev and Shen.
Yeah.
I still think Tampa, Toronto, and Florida is a bigger juggernaut than those three
Okay.
in that Atlantic. Or the one
Who'd you say? Tampa.
Tampa, Toronto, and Florida. That is a
Yeah.
bigger juggernaut.
Yeah, because
sure.
Toronto got better.
Yeah.
Toronto did get better. Toronto's good, man. Like
Right.
going in, like this
Brandon
is the best,
Carlo,
Yeah, but
like-
did you see that
best
game
Leaf team
you-
they've had in a
But
while.
did you see that game today?
Yeah.
Typical
Their
Toronto,
goaltending's fucking.
right? Like,
Yeah, questionable.
We
but I mean,
have-
guys that just got traded got stepped in, right? So
Okay, boys. We did a preseason pod. Do you guys remember who your
mine
predictions
was the
were for Stanley Cup?
It was
Mine
4
was the
years in the
Rangers.
making.
Me, you were Rangers.
I don't know if I made one. It's probably fucking Boston, but
Yeah.
yeah. No, I don't know if I was on that one, but I don't know.
But you know what? I'm gonna stick with New York right
like
now.
that.
They're not
Roche.
going to make the playoffs.
You don't think?
Yes,
Big
they're-
loss today. I mean, it was an overtime loss, but still.
Listen, guys,
I don't think they make the playoffs.
they're better,
Wow.
and
They're my dark horse.
face it, Miller has rejuvenated that team. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, the guy's been a beast for them, and they just need Shesterkin solid, and they're going to be an underdog team if they make the playoffs.
I don't think they make the playoffs. I'm definitely changing mine. And I don't know I don't know why I changed mine, because I've been Stars for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
This year I go to New York.
And then they win.
I'm going back to the Stars now.
Ooh.
You've always been the Stars guy.
Dallas. Stars.
I was
going,
always a Rod the
I'm
Bod.
going Florida. I'm going Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got
see-
insane, man.
Yeah,
You know
I like,
what?
especially the
What they're
the
gonna
Rat.
make? They're gonna make the Stanley Cup Finals 3 years in a row.
I think the Rat
When is
King's
it?
gonna
When
win.
is a team? When is last? Okay, I know Tampa.
Tampa.
Yeah, but
One was a
bubble though.
bubble.
No, I
Bubble.
don't.
So that's a huge asterisk, right?
Yeah, it's not
In
that.
the terms of season, when I don't know, man. Like, and you add 4 nations in there. They've had horses
Detroit,
in there.
right? Detroit, back to back.
Back to back to back. 3. That
Oh,
should be 3, right? Because they
Well,
lost.
Tampa was the closest.
Well, Tampa did do
I'm
it, but
talking
it,
about cups, so back to back.
I know. Me, I don't have Florida making the cup
Pittsburgh
final.
just did it.
I think.
Yeah, Pittsburgh did it before, but I'm
Oh,
saying
yeah, they just did.
I'm saying it's hard for a team to go 3
I-
Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah, no, I think Florida's doing it. They're
they got-
fucking built. They're
You
strong.
think they
They're
are,
good.
eh?
Oh yeah. I hope it's them. And
But you
when it-
adding that 4 nations tournament, they were all their horses were playing in that tournament,
It's
man.
okay.
Like,
They've done it well. They've got
I
guys
don't know.
coming in. They're okay. They
know.
won today.
New York
know.
Islanders back in the day.
yeah,
4 in a
Islanders,
row.
Islanders and Oilers, right? But like, besides the bubble, which
Who
I
you-
like I said,
who you
is
got winning the cup?
winning the cup. I like Dallas.
Yeah.
I like Dallas after the moves they did. I like Dallas.
What, just because of
You-
Rantanen?
Yeah, but they also added Granlund, who's been good.
Yeah.
He's been really good. They also they brought in Cece for some depth. Harley's a fucking stud, man.
Heiskanen.
Heiskanen is
he
going to be
coming
back.
Yeah.
He'll be back. You know what? I got Dallas, and I got a little dark horse in the West, Vegas. I don't know why. I just had
Is that a dark
weird-
horse? They're good, man.
Well,
No,
compared
they're
to
good.
their team, they so many guys beefed up.
Yeah.
But-
My dark horse is Washington.
I would love.
Thank
love
you,
for that.
Nucci.
I would love for that.
We shift on to the Gr8 Chase. This is why I'm wearing Ovechkin jersey right now. Okay. The Gr8 Chase, boys. We have 10 goals left to break the record. We're into single digits to tie the record with 9. And this guy, it's we forget he broke his damn fibula. Do we
Yeah.
forget this?
No.
He missed 41 days out. Comes back, scores 17 goals in like 28
Insane.
games. Broke his fibula, one of the main bones in your shin.
He went back to Russia.
Tibia and fibula. He broke that. And, buddy, a lot of players would be out.
Hasn't lost a step.
No, man.
It's that
The guy
Russian-
keeps shooting. Pedersen needs to freaking watch Ovechkin. Listen.
He needs to go to Russia. Get on the
Ovechkin
gas.
doesn't do much, really. In the game, he just shoots the puck. He has 5 shots a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're going to go in eventually, some here and there. PD, shoot the damn puck. That's it.
Yeah.
Just shoot it from everywhere.
Yeah, he's really weird.
Yeah.
Shooting.
Shoot it. Anyways, the Gr8 Chase, boys. You mentioned this, Nucci. He's a GOAT for that, but he's also teaming up with the Jimmy V Foundation with the Gr8 Chase for cancer research. Just gonna mention that. GOAT doing GOAT things.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Great. That's unreal.
And yeah,
If he does it, and so Gretzky, so Ovi's at 1,472 games right now. Okay, Gretzky did it in 1,487. So he's got 15 games to break the record faster than the rest. Gretzky.
He's
did.
got to do it both.
Do you think it's possible? 10, 15?
He's on pace for it.
Yeah,
April 6th against the Islanders is what he's on
Ooh.
pace for.
and he's
He
known
needs
to
a
light
hattie.
up. He needs
He needs a
quick hattie.
He didn't score today or yesterday. I think. Yeah. Anyways, but anyway, yeah.
They
But
score
the
a
hat-
lot,
like the
man.
hat
They
he
do.
gets
one at a
will
time,
make
boys.
up.
One at a
Yeah.
time.
Roxy Protoss.
The hat trick that he'll get will make up for the goals that he hasn't scored in 2 games. You know.
And we are gonna Selly
Oh yeah.
We've
Wow.
said we would once he broke it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll be hosting a
We're hosting a Rager.
Great
And
Chase.
Do a stance.
Rager.
We're gonna be wearing our jerseys, Ovechkin jerseys there, bottles.
Oh,
It's gonna be insanity.
it won't be at Stan's then.
No.
You know what pisses me
Stan's
off?
is awesome.
Oh, Stan's
Yeah,
is
Stan's
great.
is
Just
great.
Pizza is awesome.
Pizza's awesome.
Sponsored the pod.
This episode's brought to you by Stan's
It's
Pizza Joint, actually.
Yeah.
I was gonna touch on. You know what bothers me? Like those like hardcore Canadian guys. Got a lot of some buddies. They're like, I don't want him to do it. I don't want him to break Gretzky's records. It's like, how do you not? Like, fuck off.
I
Like,
haven't heard anybody
this
say
guy.
that.
I've heard a couple, and it fucking grinds it pisses me off. Like, this guy's an absolute beaut. Carried the game. Him and Crosby, like, literally rejuvenated the game when they came in the league. This guy's out here fucking bands and make it dancing, scoring goals, about to break Gretzky's record, and you're gonna say you don't want to see that?
Those
Like,
are-
fuck off.
Those are probably the same Canadians that are booing him because he's hanging out with Trump.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pisses me off.
About that.
Let's just go with political for like 60 seconds.
We don't go political, but we need to lay off the great one, Canada.
Oh, do not talk
Yeah.
bad about the great one. That's what I was getting
Never
at.
talk bad about him. We cannot do what we did to Don Cherry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
No way.
didn't even think about
What
that.
this guy did, he's a proud Canadian, and he's getting hate for what?
Because he came out on the fucking American bench. Yeah, it's
Because he
stupid.
walked his path and just went like this and walked straight to center. Like he's
This
not gonna
guy's
go walk that way and go back and
Does he
Listen,
want him like Ric Flair in front of the
Exactly.
Canucks bench? And like,
he knows
or
all
Canada
the
bench?
he knows
like-
all the players. He's respected in both countries. Like, why is he even going down
this
that
guy
path?
grew the game. Like his trade from Edmonton to LA, that right there grew the game. If it wasn't for that, you think there would be teams in
100%.
West Coast there? No way.
No way.
None.
Florida,
Hell no.
Arizona.
Fuck.
Listen, lay off the great one. He's the GOAT.
But he's about to lose his goal record.
The greatest statistic in hockey is going to be broken.
Yep.
And but he's humble as hell. He's going to be the first one, he said.
They need to follow.
Shake his hand.
They need to follow Ovi right after that.
Oh, yeah. But they are. He's going to be the last couple goals. He'll be at every
But
game.
like they need to follow him after he does it. Like that night,
He's jumping in fountains.
something.
Hey,
I
do
hope
you
he-
think he retires next year if he does it this year? If he
No
breaks the
way.
records, he's got one more
No.
year in his contract.
No.
He'll
You'll-
play. He'll
no.
play.
I think so too. I think
Yeah.
he'll play because hopefully Russia gets in the Olympics.
I hope he wins a
But
cup.
regardless, I
And
think he'll
Caps are
play.
good.
Yeah, exactly. That's the biggest thing. If the Caps are shit and he breaks it, then yeah. Unless he wins a cup. If he breaks a record and wins a cup this year, he's riding
Could you
off in the
imagine
sunset.
he won the cup
There's
this
zero chance he's coming back next year. He's riding off in the sunset.
Can you imagine he won the cup this year?
That'd be insane.
yeah.
They're good.
That'd
Man.
be like
They are good.
the White Eagles winning. They've won. Couple guys
very
were
good.
couple guys were retired.
Well, Washington's
Couple
first in the
guys
league,
should.
no?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Winnipeg then them, I believe. Anyways, we actually hit a 1-of-1 card of OV printed plate a couple days ago. That's pretty sweet. And the series, the Upper Deck 24-25 Series 2 just came out, boys. Celebrini is the prize.
Michkov,
Michkov, also
Lane Hudson.
Hudson, and the Goats. There's Goat cards in here as well. And we're going to do a live rip. Okay?
So if I
And let's
Haven't
read
done one of
pull
these
a
in years.
Celebrini, is it mine or is it yours?
We'll discuss it. All right. Go ahead. Let's all rip these. And who wants to go first? Uchi, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll get it over with here.
All right, let's go.
It's like Willy Wonka's golden ticket. Uncle Joe's gonna jump
Okay,
off his feet.
I want to hear. Okay, let Nucci
Okay, I
talk
got
about it.
Nick Paul, Jaden Struble,
Okay.
Michael Kesslering, Tomas Hurdle. We got first insert is a Shane Pinto UD Canvas. On tour Los Angeles Kings. And we got Will Smith. Welcome
it's a
aboard,
rookie.
Rook.
Hey, don't look at him until.
Sorry.
Welcome aboard. Nice. All right,
he's
keep
a
going.
good pick. We got Janmark, the Chaos Giraffe, Myers, Jonathan Drouin, Calvin Pickard, and Matt Duchesne from my
Wow.
Dallas Stars.
That could be the brutalist rip I've ever heard.
pretty brutes. He's good, but
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
not a great
Tourzy, let's go.
insert.
Okay, so I got Bobby McMahon. I've got Dandanov,
Vince's nephew.
Jeff Petrie, Vasilevsky, Dylan DeMello. What's this? Nazim the Dream Kadri.
UD Canvas.
Nice.
Young Guns, Connect Me.
Oh, that's a good
That's
one.
a good one.
Yeah.
Go back.
Rasmus Dahlin,
UD Portraits.
Sebastian Aho, Scheifele. I got Jake Allen on his 15th team in the league. Rasmussen from the Wings.
Okay,
Nothing
let's
really
go.
good there.
All right, I got Artem Zoop, who isn't even a center anymore. I got Adam Henrique, Max Domi, Josh Morrissey, nothing special there. Artemi Panarin, upper decker, nothing special. I got a UD Canvas, Young Guns, Oliver Kapanen.
Okay.
Is he decent? Never
No
heard of him.
idea.
Oh, that's a good one. Next
Okay,
one.
we'll bank on him. Oh, here we go. I got a Jake Gensel, Young Guns, Pity. This is a nasty card. Show the goat fans.
Yeah,
Old
let's see that.
school.
Let's see that.
Oh, I got a UD portrait. Brad Lambert. Oh, sorry, Lambert. Nothing. Oh, an ex-Canuck here. Jalen Chatfield. Greasy style, but beautiful.
Is he on Carolina still? He's
Oh,
a
yeah.
good player.
Oh, yeah.
man.
Yeah.
He's a
60.
good player. He's like their sixth little.
This guy got traded. A little suitcase now. Michael Bunting. Ivan Chankov from the Caps. I never heard of this guy.
Yeah, me
Is he
neither.
Ricky?
It's from Belgrade.
And Morgan Frost, not even on the Flyers anymore.
Okay, man.
So kind of
Keandre Miller. We got the local legend Sam Reinhart. Yes, we love our local boys.
Oh,
Matt Marcelli, who's the Seagras. We got an on tour. We got Brady Kachuk and Stutzel. We got a young gun, Devin Cooley. Connor McDavid checklist.
Oh.
Sorry, playlist. Black.
See that?
It's not nutty.
It's not nutty.
No.
It's not bad. It's McJesus.
This part needs to be black too.
Ooh, it's red. Okay, Gibson. Wow, nothing. That's awful, boys. That's okay.
Cooley.
4 kind of duds.
It's okay. We got
That
a
means
lot.
the other ones are good then.
Yeah. It's okay. We hit a few. Okay, leave this one. We hit a few earlier. So, awesome. We'll carry on, boys. You ready to carry on?
Can't read that
Yep.
name to save my life.
All right, let's do the little intermission here.
Let's
Cheers.
yeah.
Cheers,
just gonna
boys.
say.
Cheers,
Good win
boys.
tonight.
Good win. ASHL win. Boys are in Div 1 and mucking it out.
Severely.
Severely, Tourzy got injured.
We need to get a sponsor, like a physio clinic sponsor
Yeah,
or something
holy
for the
crap.
pod.
Getting too old for this shit.
Boys,